Welcome, Whiskey Vault.
If there was a trash can, no, I would have missed.
Yeah, you definitely would have missed
That wasn't even close. All right.
We got things?
Yeah, this is a gift from Rob Zagaro, magnificent bastard.
Rob Zagaro, you magnificent bastard. Dingle.
I know.
Okay.
I really wish we had gotten the chance to go to the west coast of Ireland.
46.3%?
Yeah. So this is now, it used to be what we brought back. When we were in Ireland, we brought back a couple bottles of Dingle.
Yeah.
But you can't get it anywhere in the U.S. Now.
Oh, they got distribution?
At Total Wine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far and how wide. They're still doing their single barrel releases, the fancy white label ones that we got.
Yeah.
But this one you can get online or Total Wine, or it's just, I don't know the whole story. I do know you can drink out of that if you want. I have a water bottle down here. Sherry and bourbon cask.
Yeah, very standard
And
Irish.
they're like single malt, and they don't give any qualifier other than that.
Okay, Dingle though, what was it about our trip where people were kind of excited about Dingle and that window of time, those people they were talking with?
Because they're like the serious craft nerds of the new Irish movement, and they were doing world-class sherry single malt.
Right.
That's still one of my favorite Irish whiskeys I've ever had. Was the one from the bar in Ireland.
Fair enough. But I am going to be that guy. Do you think your experience was colored by the fact that you got to have this magical experience? Because
I did.
I was editing videos in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And I tried the same.
Chained to a desk.
I tried the same whiskey.
Yeah.
And I wasn't as blown away as you.
Okay, so absolutely I was affected by time and space.
Okay.
And environment.
Yeah.
And the
There's
bar.
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But
no question.
Yeah.
But coming back, I've A-B'd that for a lot of people.
And it holds up.
It holds up.
Okay.
I don't know that it holds up to the level I remembered it in Ireland.
Yeah.
Like drinking Guinness in Ireland, right?
Right.
But it holds up.
Yeah, I mean, look, and some experiences are so magical. You could pour Fanta and drink it out of a shoe and be like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life."
One of the best whiskey. So in level 2, we do you have to do a pairing with food, and you have to explain why to the judges.
Yeah.
And defend it.
Yeah.
One of the best ones, maybe the best one, was Bo Bozard.
Yeah.
Maybe the best one.
Yeah.
He did, I think it was Jim Beam White Label and a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
And Ritz, like the Ritz cracker, peanut butter cracker, or not Ritz, but the peanut butter cracker pack.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good.
And he told a story about
gas
his
station
first
pack. Yeah.
hunting trip with his dad, where his dad took him out and treated him like a man.
Yeah.
And they went hunting, and they got back to the truck, and all they had in the glove box was Slim Jims and crackers.
Yeah.
And his dad poured him a Jim Beam White Label, and he had his first. And,
Hell yeah.
And everyone was crying. Like, people were in tears. It was so moving. And it's still one of the best tastings. I was like, son of a bitch, that actually works. But so, yeah, context is absolutely everything. But I will say that one I brought back has held up against Redbreast. It's held up against the Spots.
Okay.
It's held up against all of it.
I'm going in on the nose. All right, that's
There's that sort of a metallic note in the malt.
yeah, and then there's a creamy, malty.
The sherry is definitely there.
There's a candy. It's a candy sweetness for me.
Yeah. Candied apple? No, it's not apple. Maybe apple?
The red,
like a caramel apple?
No, not caramel. I'm thinking like the red candied apple. Yeah. After you bite into that candy shell and you get into the apple too. And
I've never had the red one.
Okay.
What do they coat that in? Is it just cherry flavor?
It's candy.
Okay.
It's just like.
It's just sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The same thing they do with everything else in the fair.
Yeah.
How many different ways can we?
Fry it.
Yeah. Give people sugar and fat. It is.
This one's lighter than I remember. I'm struggling to get a handle on like the real presence of it. It's just soft.
It's very nice. It's also kind of tight. I can tell there's stuff there. We'll definitely add some water.
Yeah.
I can tell there's stuff there, but it's kind of tight and it's not giving it up yet.
46.3. Oh, there it is. Okay. It still feels like it's playing it close to the vest, though.
Yeah. there's a pear note that shows up for just a moment.
Yeah, that sort of dryness.
Yeah.
But still sweet. That's nice. It's not as biscuity and buttery as I thought it would be.
The finish doesn't last long at all.
That's why I say it's still...
It ends pretty quick. Yeah, I'm going to go once more around the block and then we'll add some water.
No, I added water.
You already added water?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can dump it and pour fresh.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, maybe because I'm acclimating with the retro nasal, but already it feels like it's losing a step with the addition of the water.
It opened up the sweetness, though. It's sweeter on the nose than it was before.
See, for me, it opened up the minerality. Almost like carbonated water type of note.
I don't know if I trust my nose right now.
Oh, man. Yeah, it opened up the things that aren't sweetness. It's almost like a menthol character now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
My nose is not up to par already. Oh, it flattened out the palate, completely obliterated it.
Took the water out. So whenever I see a funky proof point like this, 46 or what is it, 46.3?
Yeah, you just assume they were really accurate and aiming for 46.
Well, it's like whenever people get interesting, weird proof points, 46 is like, okay, you're trying to get around the chill filtering, fine.
Yeah.
But the 0.3, so okay.
Either that's taste.
Yeah.
Or they're like, no, they're that hardcore about getting it accurately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone in there is a bean counter or like a spreadsheet human.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's 46.3. And they're like, but our labels say 46. It's 46. All right, Janet, we'll fix it.
Anytime I see a weird proof, I want to imagine that they've gone through the paces of every possible release proof.
Hundreds of
and
proof
then
variations.
they're like, down to the decimal points, it's like that one.
Yeah.
They're like 58.62. Yeah, right
We've
there.
done it.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I was not bummed, but I was a little bit like,
But it was just straight up 100?
Yeah. When the blend hit 100, and that was, it wasn't even close.
Yeah,
we had 4 people try it.
Yeah.
No question. This is the winner, blind, every time.
Yeah.
And it was 100, and I was like, God damn it, no one's ever going to believe that.
Right. Now, because with a lot of distilleries, they imagine 100 proof is like this magical number because it's not the floor, but it feels like it's robust, but you're not hurting people with cask.
Yeah.
But I'll be damned if 100 proof.
Science.
A lot of whiskeys do want to live at 100 proof. It's just conveniently 100 on the nose. Not all whiskeys, but a lot.
I think there's a reason Bottled in Bond was chosen at 100 proof.
Okay.
I think it is a place that the alcohol molecules are held in suspension enough to get more flavor, but it's not a fight.
Okay, once the water settles for a minute, I get kind of a, those peeps? Marshmallow peeps?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so again, the candy turned into.
I can't remember the last time I tried a peep.
Right, the candy sweetness does turn into a marshmallow peep for me.
I could see marshmallows. Yeah.
Did you know that
like a bag of marshmallows?
That there's Peeps flavored Pepsi?
Isn't that just sugar?
Yeah, all of it's sugar.
Yeah, but
it's all of it's sugar. But it's like
is it
a flavor.
real? Can you tell the difference?
I mean, it's pretty peepy.
Is it though?
I promise that wasn't an elaborate peepee joke.
It really did feel like a setup by the end.
It wasn't. Okay.
You know what? This is now I'm sensitive.
Are you joining me?
No, I'm sensitive to everything feeling like an innuendo now. because
It takes a little peepee to me.
This is not the Dingle I remember.
Look, man, we couldn't do a Dingle episode without a little bit of the peepee jokes.
There was what I loved about the one I brought back was the depth and richness.
Just the heft,
Dingle single
the
malt.
heft on that Dingle.
Come on.
The thickness on that Dingle.
But this is not it. This is softer. It's lighter.
This is not the Dingle. Do you remember?
It's not holding up.
Yeah.
No, is it good? Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, it's good.
Yes, but
Okay.
it's not what I look forward to.
We have Uncle Mikey's World. With Canadian whiskey having a metallic vanilla note, does it always come from the exact same process, and is it something that could be easily avoided?
So I think yes and yes. So I think what happens when you get metallic vanilla is, in our experience, it's always a marker of a column still somewhere in the production process.
Yeah.
Now, can you avoid it? Yeah, don't use column still.
Well, and also, are they going a little high on the heads to get that?
No.
No?
It's
because I imagine that note, based on other heads notes, it reminds me, because you got like nail polish and stuff like that, kind of like metallic, that kind of
I
deal.
guess maybe, but I would be surprised. I think it's just more that you strip so many other flavor compounds out. That's one of the ones that's left.
Yeah.
And so... Yeah, I think, you could remove column still. But now, here's what's weird is Canadian metallic vanilla in there doesn't taste the same as Irish metallic vanilla.
No, it doesn't. Well, and also, I mean...
So there is a difference.
Like, why wouldn't they? They're making the money. Like, that note's not hurting them.
I think the difference is that with Irish, you're softening that metallic vanilla with pot still, or single pot still. And in Canada, you're softening that metallic vanilla with effectively what would have been a bourbon or a bourbon whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash, because the pot still rounder is the flavor rounder. But still, it's mostly column still on the budget stuff.
No, in terms of them avoiding the metallic vanilla, I mean... It's a very, very popular category.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of sameness coming out of Canadian whiskey, at least the stuff that they're exporting.
I think Lot 40, which is, I think, Weiser's, right? I think Lot 40 does a column still first and pot still second. So their stripping runs column, and their spirit runs pot still. Which is interesting.
It's interesting because in the stripping run, you're just trying to get all the alcohol.
Yeah, but you are losing things.
Some.
Yeah. So, but Lot 40 has more flavor than most of the generic Canadian as a category.
Sure.
I actually prefer the Lot 40s.
Yeah. I mean, it's generally what we're doing with most bourbon, though. You're stripping in a column and then you're, spirit running in a pot.
Yeah, sort of, but it's a combo in one run.
Yeah.
It's not, anyway.
We got dumb people are funny. Dumb people are funny. Because you misspelled people, that's funny. Okay.
Purple.
Watching these videos is completely different after seeing the vaults. I've always imagined a sprawling, cavernous room with aisles and aisles of whiskey, but in person, it's more like a very nice walk-in closet with whiskey in it. It's like a TARDIS, but backwards. It's smaller on the inside.
Yeah, but I replied to the comment is like the vault is bigger on the outside.
Yeah.
And it is, on the outside. There's a tower.
And you walk in here, it's like, okay, a few of us, we can go in there.
Like, let me just say, when it was my office, it felt huge. Like, this was the biggest office I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
And the most glorious office I'd ever seen. But as soon as we filled it with 3,000 bottles, it got real tight.
Yeah, it's a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, we can fit 10 people in here for a tasting, and it's like...
Yeah, you kind of...
Just sort of edging around.
You got some big couches in here. You got a big one here, big one
No,
here.
that helps.
Yeah.
And by the way, those are here forever.
Yeah, no, they will not go
that
out.
door?
They're stuck.
When we install that door...
Because it's a vault door. It's actually
that couch is not going out anymore. So, couches are staying.
Okay, so my expectation kind of was met. Exactly what I expected from a Dingle.
Okay.
Not bad.
That's fair.
Not bad. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.